Alright, what's happening here? Another Tudor release, and it's dynamite. Reference 2542G247NU. Pelagos GMT FXD Zulu Time. Zulu Time, another name for GMT or Greenwich Mean Time, which has been dating back years now and basically established in the UK. Oftentimes now referred to as Universal Coordinated Time or UTC. Seems like the love for the GMT complication is growing rapidly, and even more in military designs, and are being made public to everybody. Why not? They're tough, the build quality's next level, they come with all kinds of certifications, and they look snazzy. I mean, let's be real. Is there anything negative about this watch other than maybe the price? Comment below or let me know at the end of the video. I have the original Black Bay GMT, and it's so tempting when you have all these other GMTs coming out. It's crazy. We already know Tudor's reputation is top-notch. The build quality is on point. Let's look at some first impressions of the Pelagos FXD GMT Zulu Time. Now, I'm not able to get hands on this thing right now in the flesh because it's not even available here, and maybe not a lot of places across our country here in Canada. Let's take a look. Has it strayed too far off from the original design of the Pelagos, or does it have its own identity? This thing is beautiful. The different shades, the vintage vibe colors, all looks great at first glance. Marine Nationale diver, the FXD Tudor Pelagos, released in 2021, and this is a great refresh. Tudor's had a lasting relationship with the French Navy dating back to the 1950s. They've stepped up their game here with this Pelagos design, adding a GMT complication to an already successful diver, which is now not only suited for the French Navy divers, but the French Navy aviators. The ability to monitor multiple time zones? It's a no-brainer. FXD relates to that fixed bar case design of the Pelagos. How well was the execution? Let's take a look at some of the specs here and the features of this new release and decide if we need to run out and get one for ourselves right now. I know. It's going to come down to basically three factors, especially for most people. GMT design. Do you want it, or do you not really care? Military design. Is that your cup of tea? And lastly, the fit and wear of this product. It's that simple. If one or more of those factors aren't satisfying you, you're likely not going to have your skirt blown up over this one. For me personally though, big win. A 42mm grade 2 titanium case design. Chef's kiss. 22mm lug, 52mm lug to lug, so it does stretch a good distance across your wrist. Be prepared. You all know my wrists are 7 1/4, so I think I should have no problem with it. Grade 2 titanium 24-hour ceramic insert dive bezel. That's bi-directional. I can only imagine the weight is going to be pretty good with this fabric strap that it comes with. Probably about 100 grams or less, I would imagine, especially with that grade 5 titanium case back there as well. Also with that MN, Mike November 24, Marine Nationale, and the year 2024 for the release on the back. Does that mean it's going to be a limited run? Oh boy. Answer that question for me. Are they going to etch in 25 in January? Now we have a full waterproof case certification here, 200 meters with that screw down crown as well. A thickness of 12.7 millimeters. Yeah, you sacrifice that case size a little bit, that case height, but the added complication would definitely cover that off for you. And at the end of the day, it's coming in under 13 millimeters. It's basically the same specs as the Pelagos FXD of old. Of old. 2021 is of old now. Okay. Is it just me, or does that bezel look sharp, on point? Like it's been part of the design for years, even though it's a new release. It's got a different lume color as well. The dial is actually lumed in blue. The jury's still out on that one, but let me know how you feel. For me, it also comes down to the colors here. Geared towards that military inspiration, the tones are attractive with the cream-colored markers. Orange GMT hand pops and jumps out off this dial with the black background. Not to mention the accent print in orange as well. I think you know where Tudor's going with this. They've come up with a more affordable answer to the Omega No Time to Die Seamaster 300M. Comment below, let me know what you think. Now the movement is the automatic self-winding in-house movement MT5652, which you're familiar with from the GMT of the Black Bay series. Automatic self-winding, hacking, quick set, jump hour, 28,800 vibrations per hour, and wait for it, 65-hour power reserve. This comes with two certifications, cost certification and meta certification. which comes with an excellent testing for this piece, like shock magnetism, temperature conditions, and all of that to show you that this watch will also function in these environments, but also keeps ultimate time accuracy. Now, it's maybe a little bit of a bummer here. I know we're looking at around, what is it, 5,700 pounds? In Canadian dollars, that's going to be like $8,000. Is it going to be worth your while to go out and pick this thing up? Especially if you already own a GMT. Decisions. Let me know if this price is competitive or if it's too high or too low. I think for what you're getting here, it's right around that ballpark. I could expect it to be a little bit lower, but it's Tudor at the end of the day. Sometimes you have to pay for the brand. Now the strap, it's a fabric strap, nicely done, has that great military inspiration. And of course with the fixed bars, you're only going to be able to wear it with that type of strap, NATO. It comes with great design considerations. From the bezel to the dial to the color tones to the strap, I like it all. That being said, if I had to shell out $8,000 for it, I may have to just put this one on hold for a bit. Can't justify it for another GMT design. Let me ask Amy and see what she thinks about that. My thoughts, my opinions. I love it. I think it's an excellent release, but depending on what your budget is, it may be something you want to discuss. Isn't there a rule, like once you have a partner or a spouse or whatever, that you have to discuss all major purchases? And always keep in mind, there's lots of alternatives out there. For example, one of the watches I just reviewed from Micro Milspec, the Milgraph, coming in a few $1,000s cheaper. Link will be below for that or up here on the card. You can watch that at your leisure. A great GMT and chronograph design for a lot less money. That's enough. It's simple, it's gorgeous, it's great build quality, and if you want it, go out and get it. Just come on. Don't go into debt over a watch. It's Tudor. It's Pelagos. It's the FXD Zulu Time. That's it. Smash the bells, hit the likes, subscribes, keep the algorithm going. Or hover your cursor over my caramel skin little figure down there in the bottom left corner and subscribe. There's more content coming. I love you. Thanks for all the support. See you on the next one. I may just have to go out and get this thing right now.